Hi everyone, in this video about the retro game called Thunder the Invasion, I'm going to show you how to get Tritium on the last level of this campaign called Battle of the Pirates. Now, and I'm actually going to show you two methods, one more conventional and another one so easy I'm not even sure it was intended by the developers. That will be the second one. And this is that level, the nest. Don't get confused by it saying multi, it means you have a teammate in this mission. Okay, here we are. Actually, this is a really easy level compared to the previous ones because the enemy can only come from here, and as you can see, you have a teammate already at the entrance, so he can basically protect you. He has a well-established base already with a Walker factory. So our first and mostly only problem in this mission is that we have no tritium source. See, there's no little blue zone on the map, only our teammate has one. I tried putting another pump there, but it just wouldn't fit. So what you want to do right off the bat is start making a light weapons factory and a tritium pump. And you can also sell these turrets because they will be of no use, and you can get some money for them, and it will reduce power consumption if you sell them. Oh, you can sell them by pressing Alt D if you didn't know that. And you should move these cars you begin with a little bit forward because you're going to need them. There is one hidden behind this headquarters in this camera angle I was using. And let's deploy the factory and start making two more of these cars. And I recommend this type of car because it has more health than the Jeep, but still 20 units cheaper than the one with the ion cannon. The MG will be perfectly fine for us. And you can see his Pioneer vehicle moving there. He usually sends one to your Zenite source, so he can build a mine there as well. I don't know if him having a mine there reduces what you're getting from that zone, because there are two mines there, or there will be two mines there. I usually let him do his thing. Alright, now that we are done, let's select the 4 cars and move them outside our base. The enemy can come from 2 directions. From there you can see one is coming through the tank traps right now, and from there. That is the edge of the map, and we want to move that way. And the rockets you can see are coming from the turret we want to deal with. And let's also destroy this Jeep. And now let's move there real quick with our 4 cars and destroy the turret. I'm going to make 4 more Jeeps because I don't think these 4 will be enough to destroy the turret. The first time I tried this strategy I was able to do it with 4 Jeeps, one survived with full health and another one just barely. I think we can't do it this time because we took a fair amount of rockets even before starting the fight. In the meantime, let me explain to those who aren't familiar with this game what this tritium is, why we need it. There are 3 resources in this game. One of them is Zenite ore. It's basically money. It's what we pay to manufacture cars or buildings. Tritium is a bit harder to explain. It's like a sort of fuel for the manufacturing or power generating process. If you run out of it, you can't manufacture anything even though you have the necessary Zenite, and the health of your buildings starts to decline. I didn't notice, or I don't know if this applies to your vehicles or if your buildings can actually explode or not, because I didn't wait that long. You just can't function without tritium. The third resource is power. You can build power plants to have more power. And you need more power to have more factories and turrets. Oh, and labs. Alright, now that the turret is gone, you can send your cars along this pathway. And you know what, I just realized that you don't really have to destroy the turret to be able to do this. You can just make a bunch of cars and send them all racing past the turret. What matters is that at least one of them should make it. And we only really need one car, so I'm sending the two back to defend. Of course, you'll build more powerful, or you should build more powerful vehicles. And as you can see, there's tritium there, so you go and grab that tritium pump you built earlier, and you can place it even without needing a pioneer vehicle, I think, because it's close to your base. For those of you who don't know, a pioneer vehicle is basically a car you can send away from your base, and you can build buildings next to it, because normally you wouldn't be able to build buildings far from your base. And you can see your teammate already manufacturing these walkers, although it doesn't seem like he wants to send them out to fight. Alright, on to the easier method. What you need to begin with is, of course, build a tritium pump and whatever cheap little building you want. I think I'll go with a tank obstacle instead, because it's cheaper. Of course, tritium tanks are useful. In that way they store tritium, so should your production stop because your pump gets destroyed, you can last longer. But I don't think they are as important as Zenyte silos, because to be able to manufacture something that costs, for example, 3000 Zenyte, you need to be able to have that much Zenyte, and that's why you need silos.
Tritium pump produced.
And you see, I can't place the pump there by itself, but if I go on and place the tank obstacle, like right there, it gives enough range to place the pump. And the enemies don't ever come and attack it through that little pathway, at least they didn't for me when I was playing. There's a little bit RNG involved in every single match.
Tritium tank produced.